Hello guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to day 12 of my 31 Days of Horror Challenge in October. Now that we are on day 12, I figured I'd review a film that I feel like it's a very underrated treasure. This came out in 1999, around the same time as The Sixth Sense did. And I'll tell you what, after rewatching this film again, I gotta be honest, I do enjoy The Sixth Sense by M. Night Shyamalan, but I think this is a better version in my opinion. I really do love The Sixth Sense, don't get me wrong, I love The Sixth Sense. That's probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan film. That or Unbreakable, it's one of those, those are like my top two, but I feel like, you know, this is like an R-rated version of The Sixth Sense, in a way. I like this film as like I like this more than The Sixth Sense in my opinion. And that review is going to be on this, Stir of Echoes. Now, Stir of Echoes came out in 1999, directed by David Koepp, K-O-E-P-P. I don't know if that's Koepp or Cope. This guy is mainly known as a writer on a lot of films. He wrote Panic Room, he wrote Dark Angel, also known as I Come in Peace with Dolph Lundgren. He's written a lot of films I've enjoyed. There's a lot of other ones. As a director, same guy that before this actually directed The Trigger Effect, which I really do enjoy with Elizabeth Shue and Dermot Mulroney. Same guy would also do Secret Window with Johnny Depp, Premium Rush with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He also did that really pretty crappy one, Mordecai, also with Johnny Depp as well. And I know he's working on a newer film with Kevin Bacon in it. It's gonna be like a horror film with him and Amanda Seyfried, which I look forward to. I like the idea, I like the plot, based on what I saw. But I still think this is his best film that he's directed, The Sixth Sense. And it was also written by him, too. He wrote and directed the movie. Now, Stir of Echoes, it's a pretty simple story. You have this guy, Tom Witzke, played by Kevin Bacon. He's just a regular guy. He's a family man. He's a blue-collar guy who, sells electronics. And basically what ends up happening is that his sister-in-law, played by Elena Douglas, who you've seen in a lot of movies, like The New Guy. She was in a lot of other movies that I remember her from. But she basically hypnotizes him one day, and he wakes up and has no recollection of it. And basically, what ends up happening is that he's hypnotized and he sees this dead girl, and basically this dead girl keeps coming, trying to come after him and try to he has to she's wants him to figure out how she died, and as he's pulling her more, he's going deeper and deeper and trying to figure out how this girl died, and all kinds of stuff ends up happening. Basically it says it right here, to put it, I'm not putting it the best way, I'll just read it here on the back. Tom Witzke, Kevin Bacon, is a blue-collar worker, a family man, the most ordinary guy in the world, who is about to be plunged into a shattering encounter with another world, and it doesn't matter that Tom doesn't believe in the supernatural. Because something supernatural has started to believe in Tom, after he is hypnotized at a neighborhood party, Tom changes. He sees things that he can't explain and hears voices he can't ignore. As the horrific visions intensify, Tom realizes they are pieces of the puzzle, echoes of a crime calling out to be solved. But when his otherworldly nightmares begin coming true, Tom wants out. He desperately wants to try to rid of himself of his eerie, unwanted powers, only to be seized by an irresistible compulsion to dig deeper and deeper into the mystery that is consuming his life. When at last he unearths the truth, it will draw him into the long-buried secret of a ghastly crime, a vengeful spirit, and a lethal price of laying that spirit to rest. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. He gets hypnotized, and it's all about the supernatural stuff. But Stir of Echoes I've always loved. I found this film to be extremely creepy. Granted, I think The Sixth Sense is really creepy, but I found this film a little bit more creepier in my opinion. Because I think I do like this film better than The Sixth Sense in my opinion. I kind of feel like this film kind of flew under the radar a little bit, and I have to say it's my favorite Kevin Bacon movie. Now, Kevin Bacon as an actor, I've always enjoyed Kevin Bacon ever since Friday the 13th. Of course, when he gets the arrow through the neck when he's laying in bed. But I've also really enjoyed it in films like Hollow Man, Flatliners, Tremors, many, many more. I think Kevin Bacon's an underrated actor. And I think he does a great job here. Really great performance by Kevin Bacon. You also have people like I said, Elena Douglas in the movie. You also have Catherine Erb, who you might remember from What About Bob? She was also in D2 The Mighty Ducks, as I guess is sort of Emilio's love interest in The Mighty Ducks. The kids is a teacher in D2 The Mighty Ducks. Yeah, but this film just has a lot of creepy elements, especially when he's first hypnotized at the neighborhood party. Like, he wakes up and he has like these tears streaming down his face. He has no recollection of what just happened. Things like that. He gets freaked out by it and things like that. It's just such a and like when you see what he's envisioning when he gets hypnotized, it's creepy. Things like that. I mean, there's a lot of creepy scenes, like especially here. I don't know if I'll show you on the back of the slipcover, but right there with the right there. I mean, this film is just... It's such a well-done flick. I think David Koepp did a great job directing this movie. It's beautifully directed. It has a really great creepy musical score by James Newton Howard, who's worked on a lot of movies. Like I said, Kevin Bacon does a terrific job. I think Catherine Erb does a good job. Elena Douglas. You also have people like Kevin Dunn in the movie as well. And if you can tell by this wristband, I'll explain that in the next video. Went to a con today, but I mean, I don't know what more I can say more about Stir of Echoes. If you want to see like a more creepier version, in my opinion, of The Sixth Sense, I would highly recommend you check this out. It's a really good R-rated version of The Sixth Sense. It's creepy. You have a really great performance in Kevin Bacon. A lot of creepy scenes. Really beautiful direction. Really good musical score. And just an overall great movie. So that is pretty much it for my review for Stir of Echoes. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.